Welcome to Canadian Innovators, the show that celebrates innovation, entrepreneurs, and the Canadian spirit. I'm Ves Sobot, sitting in for Jocelyn Vanford. Every week, we introduce a thought leader, tell their story, and unpack the challenges of doing their craft and explore ideas for job growth and prosperity. This week, we have the CEO of Stresscrete Group, Michael Schwenger, talking about the family business headquartered in Burlington, Ontario. They have 5 plants across North America that manufacture spun concrete poles for housing development, cities, power distribution, transmission, sports lighting, as well as decorative LED lamps, aluminum, steel poles, and castings. Things that you see everywhere, but you don't really pay attention to. Well, Michael has made it a brilliant business. Michael, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for
really
having me.
appreciate you coming into studio.
It's my pleasure.
Please tell our audience what Stresscrete does and when it started and how the idea came about.
Absolutely. So it started in 1953 by my grandfather. So I am now the third generation that's been involved in it. We started making basic spun concrete poles for power poles.
Third generation, very
generation.
unusual.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Now, essentially, if you look at what our business is, we light streets, we light fields. You said it, people don't really pay attention to it. They just take it for granted, but it's everywhere. So it's
Essential infrastructure.
absolutely for every housing development that gets built, your downtown streets. We carry the power to all your developments with our spun concrete poles. So it's a unique industry, and it's one that it's really the backbone of development for this area.
It really is. Now, did you start with concrete poles at first? Did you start with timber? Or
No, we started with concrete.
Okay.
My grandfather was an engineer by trade, so he
Ah.
got into doing the spun concrete poles. The benefit being is that they last forever.
Sure.
I mean, we put a lifetime warranty on them, so environmentally they're very good as well. They can withstand the test of time.
They're straight as an arrow versus the old tree poles that we used to have.
Absolutely.
Would be crooked, would tilt one way, would tilt
Crooked,
the other way.
full of chemicals.
Full of chemicals, right? With the preservatives,
Yep,
absolutely.
yep.
No.
So yeah, it's an interesting industry, and I mean, we compete North American wide. I was mentioning earlier, we compete against big companies like Philips Electronics and Valmont, which is a huge steel company in the U.S. So we're just a little family business that likes to compete against them.
You have an operation in Burlington, but I understand you have operations in the U.S. Where are they?
Yeah, correct. We have 2 other concrete pole plants. One's in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, then one in Atchison, Kansas, which is just north of Kansas City. And then we make our LED lights are made in Jefferson, Ohio, so just around Cleveland.
So some Canadian assets, a lot of American assets.
Absolutely. Yeah, we expanded into the U.S. in the 80s, and has since grown from there.
Smart move.
It's a huge market. I mean,
Right.
you really can't ignore it. And we still are really one economy between Canada and the U.S. I mean, so we make product in Canada to ship to the U.S. and make stuff in the U.S. to ship to Canada.
A lot of people don't understand that we're joined at the hip with our good American friends.
Absolutely, we are. I mean, from a supply standpoint, from a market standpoint, we are connected, and we can't lose that connection.
Now, you're very dependent on the housing industry. Of course, in Canada now, things have slowed down. Many people are feeling it and they see it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness for the American market, given that there's been such a slowdown in Canada.
Absolutely. If it wasn't for the American market right now, our plant in Burlington would be very, very slow. It's the business coming out of the southern U.S., whether it be Duke or Florida Power, that we're making poles and shipping them down there. So the housing market up here, yeah, it's disappeared for us. We don't see that business coming, which is tough because it's our staple.
So would it be fair to say that the American market is very, very important?
It is very, very important for us and for all Canadian businesses. I mean, it's 10 times the size of the Canadian market, so you can't ignore it. And if you want to be able to grow, you've got to be able to sell into that marketplace.
We had Art Laffer as a guest here a little while ago. Art is a famous economist worldwide. He won the Presidential Medal of Freedom. He's an American out of Nashville. And he says the Canadian-U.S. relationship should be nurtured in a very big way. Would you agree?
I agree. I mean, during all this trade war stuff, it's very tough for us because, we have American employees and American friends. And, that sort of relationship gets muddled with all the political talk.
Very good point. Hold that thought. We'll come back right after the break.